Good stuff. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you watched the last video, you remember we changed the springs on here. I have a different set on the rear than the front because of issues getting them around, but it worked out to be good. So I really like the ones I put on the back better. So here they are. They're by HB Racing, HB 109817. You can get these, I believe it's AMAIN. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Also, after the last video, I got back to the car. When I came back, this front shock had all kinds of oil all over it. So we blew something out. So I have a rebuild kit here. We'll figure it out. And this chassis does have a bit of flex to it. So I got this really beautiful piece by Draco. These are going to go right over here. They're going to go in place of the bracket that's back here and the bracket that's up front. And hopefully that will be enough to really make this rigid. Draco does make a really beautiful setup. It's a center diff cover that you have to have. And then you have the braces that go out here to the shock towers. And then you have to run the shock towers. Now, I mentioned the other video, it was about $220 or so for that. And it's just a bit more money than I want to sink into this car. So I'm hoping that these braces alone will do the trick. So let me dig into the car and I'll check back in with you when it is complete. Also, yeah, my buddy over there in Wales, Chris with the C, gave me a recommendation of some shock oil to try on here as well. So we're gonna be implementing that as well, because don't like the way it dries. You know, to me, I just want it to stick to the ground a little bit better. Me and him are both primarily ground pounders, and that's kind of like the point of this car. So it's a truggy, you know, it's a ground pounder. It's not like a big air car or anything like that. So we get this thing dialed in for the ground. I'll check back in with you and I'll let you know. I have to go look up what oil he recommended. I have to go look up the specs again, but I'll check in with you. Well, everyone, my apologies. Chris with the C, our buddy over there in Wales, he messaged me. We were doing like a live video thing on Facebook. We were chatting as we were wrenching on cars. He was working on one of his cars. I was working on this, and I forgot to show you. I believe this is the one. Forgot to show you the finished product. But yeah, we got the braces in here, the Draco braces. Or was, yeah, it was this one, because I asked him the shock oil. And he recommended 50 weight in the front, 60 in the rear. And because I was yapping, not watching what I was doing, I ended up putting 50 all the way around. So hopefully it'll be okay. I had the same springs all the way around, so I did change out the front springs. So all these springs now are the HB springs, or HB, whatever you call them. These HB Racing. Yeah, and then we got the Draco braces in there. I would really love to have the full assortment of Draco stuff, but man, it's probably, not saying it's not worth it, because it does look beautiful. But anyhow, before we get into the rest of the video, I am filming this on Memorial Day weekend. I'm out here having fun because of the sacrifices of my brothers and sisters in arms. You see, we got the Habal, Thunder, the Traxxas. I've been out here just making a day of it. Now, I have my holiday. Us veterans, we have our holiday, Veterans Day. Memorial Day is for those that paid the ultimate price and never came home. So let's remember, those of you that are like, I have to go to the beach, it's my weekend, it's a holiday, and I'm gonna remember why. Please just remember why you had that holiday, why you're out there grilling, having fun, drinking, whatever it is. There are families out there that are mourning the fact that their loved one never came home. That's why we have today, to remember those that paid that ultimate price for our freedoms to play with RC cars, to go out and boat and do that stuff. So please, I hate to be a little sad here for the moment, but it is very important, especially me being a veteran. It's important that we remember the importance of this holiday, Memorial Day, for those that never came back. So that being said, let's fire this beast up. Let's go have some fun. We got some weather. Looks like it's moving in. I heard some thunder earlier. The only good thing is now we have a breeze and it cooled off a little bit. I seriously gotta take a moment, put some dang tethers on this thing. I freaking hate messing with these damn body pins. But I found it more convenient to go ahead and just put the pins in the body posts so I don't lose them than to clip the body on and off every single time I need to do something. I also need to put these in the vise and either bend this head up or put the pins in. I think I got some at home that the heads are bent up. Because see, like this, it's just about damn impossible sometimes to get the damn thing in there. Ugh. Golly. Maybe I need to go this way. Act like I never ran the car before. Sheesh. See. Ooh. Golly, that sounded brutal. Yeah, let's put some preload in here. Ooh. There we go. That sounded quite a bit better. Oh. Let's see. Dude, man. This thing is too much friggin' power. You do not need to run this thing on 6S. Oh, man. Dude, but that looks friggin' amazing right there. Look at it. Yeah. She is soaking up the bumps now. Look at it. Oh, freaking cemented. So even though I didn't run as thick as oil as Chris recommended, man, that's 60 weight. 60 weight with these springs, to me, I feel, hell yeah, we got a freaking ground missile now. Man, you hear this thing? Wow. Dude, this thing's freaking insane. Whoa. This totally does not need 6S. It does not. It does not need it at all. Guys, oh, this is what I'm talking about. This is the way it should have came out of the box. The spring rate that came was just pathetically freaking too weak. The car wasn't even on the ground, or I mean, wasn't even in the air. It was just bouncing on the ground. Now look at it. Woo! Hell yeah, this thing's, wow. Freaking totally impressed now. Let me see, I have like 0 gyro dialed. Let's add a little gyro, see what it, actually, I don't even think I need it. That is freaking impressive, man. Like how fast I can throw this car around and it's staying planted. That, whoa! Yeah, I mean, it's ballooning the tires a bit, so it's driving a little more power to the front than the rear, but it's fine because I really don't want, this thing's already wheeling when you go full power, so I'm good with that. I mean, everybody's got their preference of how they want it to drive, but guys, oh my god, I got such a smile on my face. This thing is freaking rocking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something's going on here. We got a malfunction here, something. Probably radio system. Something's not right. Cause it ain't even steering worth a. It might be in the thermal, man. It is a hot day out. But I've never seen a car quite act like that. Ow, these freaking clips. I need a freaking screwdriver or something out here to freaking... What the hell is all that about? I have seen this fast blinking red light before on these hobby wings. It usually means they're freaking dead. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I've been dragging the wires too. That's not good. That's no bueno. But yeah, I think something happened to the ESC, man. It's not even that hot. I mean, the motor's not even. It's got some heat, but nothing. Wow. Well, guys, that's unfortunate. I guess I gotta see what HPI's warranty is about. Maybe I get that ESC warranted or something. That really sucks, man, because she was doing good. But you saw, I mean, this thing just started spazzing out. That's not right. That is not right at all. Then we got that fast blinking. Let's just try it real quick. Oh, that was wrong. That was completely wrong. Yeah, see, it's not even. Well, guys, I don't know. It could be a bad receiver. I'm just gonna have to go home and mess around with it. Well, good grief, man. It was fun while it lasted. I said I can't rule out. I can't condemn the ESC all in all, because now, like, I'm not even getting steering's intermittent, this, that, so it could just be the actual, like, receiver just bit the dust there. Who knows? But like I said, I'll just go home. That'd be easy fix. I'll swap out receivers. If it doesn't work, then I know it's the ESC. Well, all right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching the Vorza freaking rip. Yeah, definitely happy with this setup. The HB Springs 60 weight oil. Freaking, she is rocking now. Well, everyone, links down below. If you're interested in any of the stuff, check out my Amazon store. Even if you're buying doggy food, start at my store, buy your doggy food. I get credit for that. If you want to buy one of these, like a link through AMAIN, you can pick one up. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me fund these repairs and buying cars to bring you this content, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, shares, comments, also appreciated. Those are free of charge. Actually, anything you do is free. Even the Amazon store adds nothing to your cost. So it just helps me out tremendously. I greatly appreciate those of you that do that, that share, that watch the videos, man, and just help the channel out. Greatly appreciate it. All right, everyone. Have a great, safe Memorial Day. It's already going to be, I already know the holiday's going to pass by the time, but I hope you had a safe one. Thanks for watching. See you next.